Hi, I'm James Fishburne, Director of Forest Lawn Museum. Welcome to our series on the Hall of Crucifixion-Resurrection. In this video, we're going to focus on the architecture and look at some other sites that inspired this building. The Hall of Crucifixion-Resurrection, or HOCR for short, was constructed from 1949 to 1951, and today it houses a 600-seat theater and two enormous paintings. The Crucifixion by Polish artist Jan Stika, which is 195 feet wide, and the Resurrection by American painter Robert Clark, which is 70 feet wide. These works of art are stunning in their own right, but they're even more impressive when you realize that an entire building was constructed just to house them. The building is located atop one of the highest points at Forest Lawn Glendale. In fact, for many years, this large plateau was referred to as Mount Forest Lawn. The facade of the building, which is shown here, is based on another hilltop structure, the cathedral in Orvieto, Italy, which was constructed between the years 1290 and 1591. Although it is not an exact replica of the cathedral, the HOCR borrows several elements, including the round arches and pointed spires, but it lacks the shimmering gold mosaic of Orvieto Cathedral. Like its Italian counterpart, the most prominent element of the facade is the central rose window. However, the HOCR's rose window is surrounded by more subtle ornamentation. It includes bas-reliefs with symbols of the four evangelists, or the saints that wrote the four Gospels. Matthew, represented by an angel, Mark, whose emblem is a winged lion, Luke, whose symbol is a winged ox, and John, who is represented by an eagle. The original plan called for the building to have a hall on either side of the main entrance, which would have created a semi-enclosed plaza, as shown in this sketch from the 1940s. But the plan was eventually changed to leave room for Forest Lawn Museum, which is located next to the HOCR. The building's Italian-inspired facade and peaceful location give viewers a sense that they have been transported from a modern metropolis to a remote hilltop town. Once they enter the building, they are again transported, this time to medieval France. The interior architecture is inspired by Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, seen here, and other Gothic churches. Gothic architecture originated in France in the 12th century and spread throughout Europe during the late Middle Ages. In the 20th century, Gothic revival architecture became popular throughout the United States. Like the interior of Notre Dame, the HOCR's Gothic corridor is lined with clusters of tall, thin columns that project upward and continue across the ceiling as a ribbed vault. As is typical with Gothic architecture, gray walls contrast with the colorful glow of stained glass. The windows were designed and executed by Judson Studios, which is located in Highland Park, just a few miles away from Forest Lawn. Founded in 1897, Judson is the oldest family-run stained glass studio in America. The prominent rose window in the HOCR is 11 feet in diameter. At its center is an inscription that reads Honoris Causa, which in Latin means for the sake of honor. Several windows decorate the clear story, which is the upper section of the walls along the corridor. These windows are lancets, so called because their pointed shape resembles a lance. One group of windows is titled Holy, Holy, Holy. On the left, an angel holds a banner emblazoned with the words Holy, Holy, Holy. This is a reference to a hymn of the same name, which is about the Holy Trinity. Viewers face a group of windows as they proceed through the Gothic corridor and towards the theater. The top center window shows Christ the King as ruler of the universe. In the lancet windows below, each of the 10 panels depicts an event in the life of Jesus. Scenes include the Annunciation, the flight into Egypt, and the baptism of Christ. Each pane is rendered in bright colors, brought to life by natural light that pours through the windows. From the facade, to the Gothic corridor, to the stained glass, all of these elements prepare viewers for entering the main theater and viewing the artwork inside. Check back soon for our next video as we take an up-close look at the Crucifixion by Jan Stika, which is the largest painting in the western United States.